got tracks of probably another 2 or 3 young pups in the sand here now. So each trap I come past now, I'll freshen it up with some food-based lure. Probably what I'll use more than anything else will be rancid fat. These guys are going to be hungry, and that is something that's a good scent. It's something that's very hard for a dog to pass up on. So let's see. Okay, there was a kangaroo carcass there. It's gone. I'm trying to remember, did I have that on a drag? What did I have that on? That's where we caught the first dog on the first evening when we were just putting our traps in. Sit, Brandon, sit. Let's have a look. Brandon. Skunk, Brandon. That's been dragged through here. Brandon, here, come. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Yeah, here's the root carcass. Been dragged a good 30 metres. We'll take it back. Now I can see where that's been. Been a pig. The boar pig has just picked it up and taken it away. Probably dragged it. Yeah, that's its tracks over there. And the trap is just here. It's just missed it. Yeah, we've gone through quite a bit of country there with no tracks at all. We come up here to this sandy creek crossing, and here's a set of tracks. He's just come back onto the road and gone through here. Righto, so we've got 5 traps ahead of us now. There you go, little man. Hey, how you doing? Oh, big fizzer. Moo. I'm not going to say why the long face to him, because he's got a little short head. He's probably just been chasing parked cattle trucks and caught him. Now I know it's last night, but I'd rather go out with a bang, go out with a big finish than a mediocre or a bad finish. So let's try and get a couple of dogs in our last night. We can do one over the other side. We could possibly do another one here. There's a dog that's gone right up the track here. I've driven over its tracks in the sand like 10 times here, and it's really sticking on the track. This is a haunted dog. It is haunted. I see its tracks right here where it's come across the road from yesterday. So I'm going to put a trap right there. So I'm just going to use a trap here with a chain. Just a very quick, I'll link it onto a bit of a log over here somewhere, probably head over that side and just bury it in the sand. And I think I'll put it about right there where those tracks come through, probably right here. I'll just put something like a little bit of bitchy rind, a little bit of fat, or maybe both, here beside it. Just enough to get the dog to come through. A few leaves, and then I'll drive over this a couple of times and take all my boot tracks out of the road. So it cleans it up. All in all, I was at that trap set for probably no more than 2 minutes. I just pushed the trap quickly straight down in the sand, hooked it straight onto a drag, sprinkled a bit of sand over the top. So I cut down my scent, my body odour in that area to a minimum. No disturbance, no soil disturbed, and yeah, we shall see. I imagine there's people out there saying, why isn't he driving his buggy, his Yamaha Viking? And yeah, well, I think I've worn it out done about 20,000 Ks. Been a great little machine, but it's developed some overheating problems that we haven't been able to get to the bottom of. So yeah, it's in dry dock. And this old girl, well, she just keeps going. The Suzuki fills in. It certainly isn't glamorous, but it sort of suits me, doesn't it, eh? Rough around the edges. Yeah. Anyway, rough but dependable, I suppose. Let's get on up here and see if we can find a pup before dark. We've got that pup in the trap. I think what I'll do is I'll try howling and I'll try whistling and see if any of the other pups are within striking distance. We'll walk over to this dam here. I think the wind's not too bad, and try howling down the gully. This big gully system here has got a couple of water holes on it, a bit of scrub, and it's about, I suppose, half a K downhill from where we caught that pup. So there's a good chance, I think, that there's dogs below us here. This mound of dirt up here will be a good vantage point. I haven't got a good camo, but anyway, just get in a position where we can't be seen. I certainly haven't got the best camo with this coloured shirt. But I'm behind an earthen bank here, what used to be an old ring tank on this dam. And really, all that's visible to the surrounding area would be my hat and my eyes as I look over the top of it here now. And if I see it coming, I'll just drop down and get up on the next rim of the bank where I can take a shot. But here gives me a commanding view of the area. All I've got's a big red Santa bull coming up here. A couple of crows, wood ducks. And this sort of highlights the, I suppose, a comment that I had on the site there recently where somebody said, why don't you get in a professional shooter? And I go, so what? That's what I've been doing my whole life. I've made a living with a gun in my hand. I see myself as a professional hunter, not a professional shooter. You know, shooter, and let be no argument there that there's a lot of good guys out there that are really good with a spotlight, or really good with thermal or night vision, and can really shoot well. They've got all the gear. But one guy can be in one place at any one time And okay, you might be able to shift a couple of times during the night, but you've got to be in one place at the one time and have the animals come to you. You can move about, sure, you can move, you can spotlight, all those sort of things. But it's limited. I can have 50 to 100 traps out there, and they're in the ground 24/7. They are there the whole time. So one person can literally have 100 traps in 50 different places, right around a massive area at the same time. If the trapper is doing his job right, no professional hunter can come anywhere near you with strike rate. Okay, we're 15 dogs down, and this is cleaning up. We've just finished looking at our 8th night. And I missed one dog. One dog pulled out of the trap. So it should have been 16 for 8 nights. And I've managed to get 7 or 8 hours sleep each night. How's that for a piece of bush art? Isn't that beautiful? The old cantilever gate tightener. A lot of people wouldn't have seen them. You've got a rail that hooks up on the top like that. A loop goes through the top of your post. It hooks onto your wire gate. Hooks onto the top of the wire gate, and when you let your rail down, it tensions the gate and holds the gate tight. Bush ingenuity. Okay, we've got a dog answering us now. Over on the other side of this power line cut. Sit, Brandon. Sit, Brandon. Sit. This dog's about probably 250 metres out. I've just got to get some better cover. There's no camo, so I've got to get better cover. I'll try and crawl down to this next tree here. No, it won't come down. It's probably another young dog. It's getting pretty dark now. Coming. Black one, a yellow one. Ooh. Wounded the black one, got the yellow one. Got the yellow one, wounded the black one. Good dogs. Skunk's after it now. Ready? I might chase Skunk. God. Yeah, crackers. Two down, one wounded. That's the old 223. That one was barking at us like a dog. Good result, had them coming straight in at us. I got the first one. We ended the second one. And this one was just going at us hard. Bark, bark, kept interested. Skunk went out, she saw Skunk and she was barking at Skunk and pulled up on top of this rise, put it down with the 223. Good dogs. Good dogs. Right. Good dogs. No, don't touch it. Mange again. Right. Ah, that'll be awful nice. Nearly too dark to shoot. Right, a big male dog and a bitch. Another black one, I think was a bitch too. She got one up the ribs. Disappeared into there. Too thick, too dark. And that's the beauty of being able to shoot as well and howl them up. Because these are dogs that I have not been able to catch with the traps. And sometimes you have got to go in there and howl them up. You reckon, Brandon? So, heading back to base. That's 17 dogs in 8 nights.